Hey everyone, welcome to Explore Pioneer, where we are going to be exploring Golgari Elves today. And Golgari Elves has honestly been just like a lot of fun getting to playtest and gem it in preparation for this live broadcast. If you have been looking at the 5-0 list recently, you can see that Golgari Elves has been 5-0ing a lot. I honestly think that it is a deck that we're going to see a lot start to edge towards a tier list. When I bought into it with when I was getting the Leaf Crown Visionaries, honestly, I was like, wow, we're not gonna be able to do a stream before this becomes tiered. So I'm surprised it's not tiered yet. By turn 5, you can just have just an absolute board of elves. So we're gonna go ahead and since it's a collected company deck, as Jesse likes to refer to it, collected company deck, which basically means that almost everything in the deck is a creature, so that collected company has like lots of positive hits. We're going to go over the list.
What am I playing first?
You are playing elves first.
I'm playing elves first. Sure.
Right.
What are you playing first?
I'm gonna play Atarka red.
Okay.
Because that's my jam. I miss modern when you could
We're not talking about Atarka.
effectively play Atarka red.
The dorks, Adrian. The
yeah,
dorks.
the dorks. Okay,
the dorks.
So this deck runs 11 dorks, eight real dorks, 3 pseudo dorks with just spare sentinel. You have to tap down another creature, including it, to produce that sweet mana. And you really need the dorks because it has a lot of really great 3-drops, and also it allows you the ability to get collected company on turn, basically 3. Let's go ahead and go over to the true drop list. So for your utility creatures, you're running 4 of Elvish Warmaster to allow you to continually produce lots and lots of 1/1 tokens, and you're running a couple of the Dwinnen's Elite to again allow you to produce some of those 1/1s, which you'll be able to beef up with our 2 sets of lords. We have Elvish Clan Caller coming in M19, where people started to really try to test the deck when that lord dropped. However, it wasn't until Leaf Crown Visionary was printed in the Dominaria set that we really get the feeling that the elves can be a thing. So what I will say, though, is that while Leaf Crown Visionary is great on the board, when I've been like looking at it, when I had mana dumps, being able to pull another Elvish Clan Caller from your deck has been absolutely sick and sweet. Like, because you will get that sort of mana on turn 4 and turn 5. Looking at your 3-drops, your really big stabilizer in Steel Leaf Champion, a turn 1 dork into a turn 2 Steel Leaf, a 5/4, always feels great. Gives you that mono green stompy feel from back in the day. When I tested this deck before Dominaria, Realm Walker was definitely a 4 of in the deck. Realm Walker has been demoted to a 2 of because you can get stuck on lands, and now you're also getting stuck on collected company off the top, so you just kind of like running them as a 2. I was really surprised at how good Circle of Dream Druids is. This is kind of like,
you were surprised at how good Gaia's Cradle is.
Well, because it's on a 2/1 body, you know, like you can,
yeah.
you know, if it sticks, it is like the Gaia's Cradle for elves. It is really good. It can really just pretty much take away with the game. And then, of course, you have Shaman of the Attack, your surprise card, which will allow you to finish your opponents quickly, especially if you end up pulling like 2 Shaman of the Pact off of a collected company and whatnot. Speaking about rounding our way at the top, we have collected company. While Jesse's out talking about some of the other things that we're going to see possibly in these matchups, kind of like our goal tonight, if we can get it against Atarka's red, is if kind of like our secret Easter egg, essentially, if we can have a Jaspera Sentinel out that has reach that can block a Phoenix check, that's kind of like our Easter egg tonight to see if that interaction happens or whatnot. Other things to watch out for is to make sure that when you're casting elves, if you have any spare mana whatsoever, definitely draw those cards, especially if you have Realm Walker blocking a possible land. On there, you can essentially like cycle through those lands to make sure that you can continually get through those Realm Walkers. Let's go ahead and look at Atarka red. So Atarka Red, I'm so happy that we're getting to play this deck again. This is the plain Pioneer list for the most part. A couple changes in there. One of the big changes, Karizev is down to 2. The Legion Loyalist is up to 4. I love Legion Loyalist. I think that it deserves a slot in there. Really, it's a list where you're wanting to abuse Burning Tree Emissary, essentially, and you're wanting to go Burning Tree into Stomp, Burning Tree into Reckless Bushwalker, Burning Tree into, what's the green card cost? Ironclast.
Yavimaya Iconoclast.
Yavimaya Iconoclast. Essentially, you're just wanting to abuse Burning Tree's mana ability in there. It's very much a quick deck. You do not want to be stuck with a lot of lands. You just want to go, go, go. So,
Interestingly, it looks like we're looking to play Burning Tree Emissary on 3 often.
why is that?
Because all the other cards all the other cards that you mentioned are 3 mana.
So Reckless Bushwalker comes down for its surge cost. Yeah. You definitely want to play that on turn 2 or something like that. So, Reckless Bushwalker is fantastic in the deck because it is abused off of the Brain Tremor. So let's go ahead and light it up. I get to play Atarka Red. Jesse gets to stop me by playing an absolute billion elves. Here's a billion elves, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I've always wanted 1 billion elves.
You'll make them.
Good. Oh, look, I see cards in foreign languages. You know I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
I actually did try to tone it down.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
This one's okay. I know what Elvish Mystic does.
Okay. So, I mean, honestly, though, like a lot of these cards, like I got them like the year that they were printed. And back then, I was deep into the uwu, as you would say. Ooh. the Nanio Decione. So, whatever it is. So, I was deep into that, and I definitely loved me some Japanese cards and
Lucian,
other
sir.
language cards and things like that. So, yeah, so let's talk. I gave something I want to start doing is I gave an Easter egg for tonight. So the Easter egg play is that if I play a Phoenix Chicken, if you can block it with a Jaspera Sentinel, because it's a 1/2 with reach.
Okay.
And my Phoenix Chick is like how I'm like looking to do like a lot of damage. It's kind of like our Easter egg for tonight. If that interaction,
Like that's on the bingo card.
Yeah, that's like our bingo list card. You know, like and like I feel like I want to do more of that in the future, but that's the interaction I want to look for tonight.
Okay.
Otherwise, like we don't have like a 100% set. What we're gonna do next? It's probably gonna be Rakdos Midrange.
Yeah,
with
if y'all at home want to hear something different, just call it out. We'll play it.
So like our list that we have is it Phoenix tonight? We have
I've got Burn.
We have
Blue White Control.
Burn, Blue White Control. We have Mono Blue Spirits. We have Mono White Humans, and those are pretty much the list. I don't have Mono Green Devotion tonight because a lot of those cards are in the Golgari Elves.
None of them Miller genuine drafts.
Yeah.
No MGDs.
No. So the Nykthos is in there, like all the green black lands are in there, like lots and lots of stuff. By the way, you're running 3 Nykthos, so hopefully you only see like 1-ish. Nykthos is very, very dumb explosive. In there. And we're gonna draw lots and lots of elves with engorged members, I'm sure. No?
Just turgid, not engorged.
Oh, okay.
Their ears.
Play of the Manapa?
Yeah, of course the Manapa.
Okay.
8.
Lucian,
stop that.
5.
I will take the play.
Not good for our hero.
Yeah, you're the hero. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Atarka Red, totally the hero. I do have the double masters, like a foil etched versions, because I knew that you would hate my Japanese ones.
That's okay.
You know, I left those at home. I do own though, like a Japanese, what do you call it? Japanese like pre-release cards, and those are fun
So
for Target.
this hand is very clunky.
Oh yeah, it's been a while. We haven't.
I apologize for that, folks. I've been out of town with some family health stuff and out for a wedding, and yeah.
Oh my god, I
it's
feel like
clunky.
I don't know.
If I had regular dork and not just burst.
Oh yeah, because you don't have.
I can't. This doesn't have any rules text.
You don't have the ability to. Unfortunately, that would have gotten our bingo because here's the Phoenix check. Right here. Also, I have removal, and I have a lot of 1-drops. The one thing I only have in this land is 1 land, but being on the draw with all these 1-drops, yeah, we're gonna wreck this.
Well, and you have the bolt for the bird. That's relevant.
Yeah. Also,
seems,
like
seems okay. It seems rough if you don't get your second mana, but honestly, you can play for a while on 1. I don't know. I think it might be too slow. I think without a second land, it might be too slow.
Since I'm on the draw, I'm definitely gonna keep it.
Hi, Adrian's mom.
So, we're definitely gonna stop keeping this. So, I am gonna play Phoenix Chick first. This guy just gets in for so much damage if he goes unanswered. I've got 2 draws, possibly 3 if I use Play with Fire to the dome, which allows me to scry. So,
but if you play with Fire at the dome, you're not bolting the bird.
I'm not, which is hella relevant.
All right. Let's see how these ones look. Yeah, keep.
Okay, well, that's what they were going. 3 lands. Got the Dork into the Mega Dork into Elvish War Master. Sounds good. I will definitely in this matchup be in bolting like first before I ever play a creature. So
yeah, that's fine. Well, that's really still fine because then we can still go Elvish War Master.
Yes,
and then we get just so much value for
And you're gonna play the circle guy afterwards, but I have to.
I'm on the play. Yes.
Yeah, you're on the play. So
wow.
This is already like not looking as good as it needs to be for our hero.
Green. Dork. Go.
Draw. Then let's say bye-bye Dork.
Okay. Bye-bye Dork.
Needs to happen. Absolutely must happen. You must bolt the bird. Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I assume he doesn't see himself, right?
He does not see himself. All right, so we got some choices to set up. So I feel like gonna play the check, and then so I have to set up for this card later on. So it's kind of like I'm gonna go ahead and play this guy in here. I'll take the 1, puts me 19. I'll swing 1 in the area.
Sorry, I'm busy drawing else.
Mega Dork. Yeah. So like he's gonna play Mega Dork.
19.
That's what we're gonna call the Circle of Druids is Mega Dork.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that guy is definitely the Mega Dork.
17.
Yeah. Mega Dork?
Mega Dork.
Okay. Trigger. Elf. Now you do take a pain from the Land of War.
Yeah. 16.
Which is super relevant for me.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Shock that and play 17. Let's go. Legion Loyalist. And let's go combat.
Okay. Ouch.
Oh, but before.
Oh no, I already moved the die, Adrian.
Oh, I used to like in India. That'd be like it's like how people would definitely try to like do their bullshit or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let damage resolve as is.
Okay.
So take 3.
Haha. See, I already moved my die.
I'll take a pain.
Oh shucks! Not more 1/1s and 1/2s.
Good.
Colorless.
Mm-hmm.
Wallmaster. Trigger.
Do you feel triggered yet? Probably not, right? What you're missing is a Lord right now. Lord Wood.
That's what you think.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. You had... No, I can't remember if you had Collect a Company in this hand or not. If you do, I'm just kind of SOL. But, you know. I love it. Profile view. Fantastic.
Bad ear. let's like make this a hoop earring or something.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
Let's there you go.
it's not less.
You put a
weird at all.
cap. Put a cap on him because like that's a very flat head. Oh my gosh, we're gonna put that kind of cap. Okay, he's like a goblin elf, like mining, like with a feather. That's good times, my friend.
He's got gauges.
For the people at home, like if we don't have the token, that's okay. We can make we can
tokens.
pick a token in the moment.
All right. So. 5 mana.
5 mana. Okay. So one trigger because the other one came in. The other one already triggered. It triggers once.
Yeah. Okay.
Now the other one will trigger, and you will name
Elf.
Elf. Didn't see that coming.
You may look at the top card. Okay. Thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass.
That's a 2/3.
That's a 2/3. The Realm Walker.
Spicy. Combat.
Yeah.
The sideways.
Okay. Let's put 2 in front of each of these.
Okay.
This in front of I can't. They can't be blocked by tokens, right?
Yeah. Can't be blocked by tokens, my friend.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the modes of Atarka's command, sir?
Let's see.
Judge, can I get the Oracle text for Atarka's command? Creatures you control get +1/+1 and reach. You may put a land card from your hand in the battlefield. 3 damage to each opponent. Opponents can't gain life. So I could take 3 and then also a shitload.
Just an epic butt ton.
Yeah, a lot, I think is the technical.
Epic butt ton.
So I don't think I get to not block much of anything. Although maybe that's an overcommitment there.
That's a lot of commitment because you're gonna lose this because they also have
right.
strike.
Yeah. I think I can probably take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 +3. Yeah, I can take that much.
Okay, so obviously I will do Atarka's command.
Yep. Your 2 modes will be I lose 3 and you pump your board.
Yeah.
So I'll go to 10 and then your board's big.
Yes.
Now,
that guy dies.
Yep. This doesn't die.
Yes, and unfortunately I do lose my loyalist, which is like really hard to
it's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And then I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to 2.
Yeah.
You have a lightning bolt, sir?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I will put this in. Let's say I have a green land there, so I'll put this in red mode. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Peek with the thing. Land for turn.
Yeah.
Let's play this off the top.
Pretty good.
Yeah, 1's the same as 2.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Yeah.
It means you realize you're dead to Phoenix.
Oh, well, then 1's not the same.
Yeah, 1 is definitely not the same.
Triggers. So I'll get 6 of these now. Well, 4 and then 2 sick boys.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna look at the top with Realm Weaver, Realm Walker. Ooh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
When you cast this guy, let's see, it's the only one you got. Yeah, so when you cast the next one, if you can pay another mana, you can draw.
Well, this is 8.
Yeah.
11, you're dead.
Right, because of the pump.
Yeah.
Cool. Yay, death.
Yay, death.
Yay, death. I mean, I have to play into I turn sideways. I don't.
Yeah,
win by
no,
turn
you're not
sideways.
playing the long game here.
No,
You are in
no,
fact the beatdown.
right. So and like I'm banking on that point, like you not trying to learn.
So I had Lara the Hydra on top.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, gosh, I have this. I had the Shaman of the Pack in hand. I was like, well, I could play Shaman of the Pack, go to 1.
Right.
And then I would draw the Lara the Hydra for one of my near infinite green.
Right.
And then, yeah, it wouldn't have been worth. But the thought was like, oh, I could keep going. Like,
Yeah.
I think I need to keep going.
Yeah. Realm Walker, yeah, isn't as good as it was, probably because just like the leap was
Seems
just
fine,
better.
honestly.
Right. And so
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think Realm Walker is still good. Like, I don't know. If Realm Walker, if Snoop did what Realm Walker did, I'd play a lot more. I'd want Snoop a lot more.
Yeah.
Then I still think Snoop's okay.
Okay, so sideboard cards. You got 2 Lava Coil, 2 Running Volley. Running Volley does nothing in this matchup. Unlicensed Hearse, irrelevant. Fry, irrelevant. Dress to Kill, Bone Crusher Giant.
I kind of like this.
Dress to Kill.
Yeah, because it pings, right? Or no, it just pings me. Planeswalkers. It doesn't ping dudes.
Just pings you. I feel like because I'm going big, the Hazret is actually like the most relevant because I can.
Have we
definitely
decided you're going big? I think you don't want to go big. I think you want to bring in Bone Crushers.
With your,
I think you want to otherwise stay pretty low to the ground.
With your dorks, I have to have something like big and relevant.
Oh, I don't think that's true. I think you want to kill the dorks and then race.
Yeah. Also, like when I'm like looking at my hand, I don't feel like I feel like getting the Burning Tree is like just almost completely necessary against you. Also going first is again like completely necessary. So what becomes
Paper Sanctuary?
What becomes the cuts? What becomes the cuts?
The only thing I've seen here that's like really attractive to me is Fatal Push.
Fatal Push is going to be magnificent in this scenario, and it's exactly what you want. So when we're looking at the list, if you're looking at budget versions of this list, you can look at Unclaimed Territory or Secluded Courtyard. However, then you can't play stuff like the Fatal Push in the sideboard, you know. But like if you're looking at the budget list, that's kind of like how you're gonna want to go. Because
I think bailing on the black if you want to save a couple hundo is not a bad move, right? There's a lot of other expensive pile in here, but I think that you could probably do without the black at first, and then if you really like the deck,
yeah,
adding the black isn't going to fundamentally change the identity.
well,
right? It's
the neat thing is if they bail on the black lands, playing Unclaimed Territory and Secluded Courtyard will still give them the ability to play Shaman of the Pack.
yeah. Is it weird that I think I need to take Jesper Sun in a while?
Well, then we can't do our.
I know that I can't win the bingo at that point.
Right, can't
but
win the bingo.
I think having a 1/2 for 1 that requires another body is not the move.
Sure, like I mean, when you're looking at removal, you know, we have to like look at what's our best bet. So I took out the Yavimaya Ironclast. I mean, it is the 3/2 for trample, and maybe that's not like the completely right key, but I do feel like having a little bit more in the removal package, and then a big creature afterwards cast up's probably where I want to be, especially since I'm going to be on the play. Like a Burning Tree Emissary into a Bone Crusher Giant is going to feel incredibly choice as my turn 2 play.
We on 3 Despair Sentinel?
Yes, there's only 3.
I think the Despair Sentinel and Trima Shaman is fine. I don't
Yeah,
want to
it's
cut
fine.
all the Shamans because it feels like it is a good way to race you, but I don't probably need a bunch of them.
You really don't.
I'm not going to be looking to like close out a clogged board state. Really, you don't. I don't know. I just go wider than you, so I don't need to get over a tall thing.
Right, like eventually you're just gonna have blockers, and
Right.
it's just gonna be, you know, like
A
you're gonna
bad day
produce
for you.
blockers all the time.
Although then if I rely on tokens to block, I'm dead to Legion Loyalists off the top.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
also true.
Being on the draw feels bad here.
Well, I
One
mean,
of
these
the
are,
matchups where that matters a lot, feels like.
these are two very aggressive decks,
Yes.
and so like
To
yeah,
put it mildly.
being on the draw is gonna suck like big time for both people. The Burning Tree Emissary is going to like put my win percentage chop pretty close to the top if I can Burning Tree into something incredibly relevant.
Yeah.
Essentially spending 4 mana on turn 2.
Yeah.
Is what I'm looking to. And then if I can like double Burning Tree, that's where shit gets really real.
What do you think about the full art out of the new Double Masters, the new Burning Tree?
Yeah, they're gorgeous. And I almost bought them to pick them up.
But the sentiment, I get it.
Right, because I've
Those
had
are your originals from RTR block.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of nostalgia cards in here. The Atarka's commands, the Burning Tree Emissary. I remember arguing for Burning Tree Emissary back in standard. Like it was Innistrad Return to Ravnica block, just being like, guys, this is like so dumb good.
Yeah, Naya Humans was insane.
Yeah, like I played the Hellrider deck, and so I was like, this is really good. You can go into like a bunch of just like really cool stuff. And I remember having to argue for that. I remember having to argue for Monastery Swiftspear.
You don't have to argue for anything, Adrian. You just play the cards you think are good.
For
Like,
sure.
Who's gonna stop you?
Yeah,
Literally, no one will stop you.
I'll go first. Well, yeah, I mean that was the point back in the internet in that day was like argue for your cards and stuff.
Was it? Was
Yeah,
that ever the point? I feel like that wasn't the point.
It very much was.
I don't think that's correct. Yay.
I want to keep this so bad, but I can't with one land.
I think I can. Yeah.
Man, if
I see a line
if I
here.
just had like one more land, like so I've got a Monastery Swiftspear, 2 Legion Loyalists, a Play with Fire, a Kari Zev, and a Tarkus Command, and a land. And it's like I've got the removal on one, stuff like that. And then of course there's my land. So
Yeah. But 19 land deck, maybe not. I don't know. Here's my counter argument. This is basically the hand you kept last game. That you were like, oh, this hand's great. So why is it bad now?
Because having 2 draws versus 1 draw is epically different.
Yeah. But you just got to play with fire, although you really want to hit the board with it.
Yeah, I really want to hit the board. I don't know. In a tournament, if I was up a game in a tournament, I would have kept it. Since
Sure,
I'm
but
down a game,
you
I
can't.
have to keep something I know is going to work.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of how I feel about this hand. Is since I'm up a game, I feel pretty okay about it. There's definitely lines where it just gets blown out, and there's it's not perfect, but feels okay.
All right, let's see what we can do. 4, 3. Yeah, we're gonna try it.
All right.
The only unfortunate thing is I have no idea what to put back. I know what to not put back.
You should put back Play with Fire.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. No.
He
He shakes his head no.
did not put back Play with Fire.
Put back the Strangle that you took out of the board.
Hiya! Go ahead.
All right. 18.
Okay, you ready to see this shit?
Yeah, let's see it. Better be hot.
Burning Tree, Play with Fire.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah. Let's see, 1.
Okay, 17.
Go ahead.
Nykthos. Boy. Be punished. 16.
Haha.
Go ahead. Sure, why not?
1,
2,
2,
4,
4,
6,
6,
7.
7.
I'll go to
Yeah.
9.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do I have a line? Is there a line?
So I'm out of cards. There's
Yeah.
what you see is what you get.
Regrettably, I don't believe that I have a line.
Wow. Because you got a whole fistful of cards. They must be like all 3 drops or something. But you've got.
But they're not good. So I'm gonna take this 6 probably, right?
Okay.
That is 5.
And then you're always gonna take this in the
Yeah,
air.
maybe I do have a line. Maybe I do. War Master.
Okay. And then a...
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No 2-drop behind it, or no 1-drop behind it.
No.
How about
Like that.
this shit?
That's pretty good.
The first strike sees now. And we're still gonna... Oh, man, should I... So here comes the question. It's like, I feel like I
actually
still...
think you can't attack with this.
Why can't I attack with that?
Because I'll just block it.
Well, yeah, but it I still have to put pressure on the board. So, like, if you block this one, then you still take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which sets me up for a win next turn.
Sure, yeah, but is 7 different than 6, Adrian? Really, from this position? I'm still just dead to... Oh, you can't cast Atarka's command, but, you know.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I can't cast Atarka's command. Well, if you load the board with stuff, then I need to be able to
get through my token.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I've only got the 1 token. I'm only showing the 1 token next turn. I think, I don't know.
So I mean, if I attack with this, then you will 2, 4, 5. You may not even block with the 5. Yeah, we're gonna send it.
Okay, we'll block here all day.
Okay, cool.
I'll go to 2.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, how's it going, Lee? Good to see you. Come on over if you want to.
2.
Appreciate the subscription. Thank you. Our first subscription, Mr. Lee. How about that? That's pretty hot. He gets a special first thing.
Nice.
And that's good for the rest of life. Like he owns that, the first subscriber. That's kind of like a neat token thing that they do through Twitch. So thank you, sir. Appreciate you. You're awesome.
Yeah. I think I'm just dead.
I think that's why he is just like, he's mopey. It's like, we got our first subscription. He's like, okay.
It's no, it's great. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Sorry, I was in the tank. I was trying to find a line. I didn't have one.
Yeah, Lee, you got that first badge. Nice job, man.
First.
It was a Kumano on top, so it was like all my stuff was gonna be pumped. It was great. You're gonna take the 1 and then the 1 from there. What an insult! I could have just attacked.
I'm gonna blow you out so hard this game.
For sure, yeah, it's gonna.
I'm gonna not keep Painland Dork Nykthos, and you're just gonna lose.
Just straight up the deaths.
Yeah. And then so I had Painland Dork Nykthos and like 2, 3 lords. I was like, there are lines here that are really good. Oh, and I had a Steel Leaf. I was like, if I just play a Steel Leaf, he can't get through me.
Yeah.
I get to just eat 1 creature per turn and like trade some, and like come back bigger.
So I'm on the draw. I actually really think that the Hazoret on the draw, I'm gonna have to like play like a Hazoret and things like that. I feel like the Hazoret's gonna be, because it's like it's a 5/4 indestructible. You know, you can block it, but I feel like that's where it's gonna have to be. So, but the thing becomes, do I have spots to take out? That are efficient. The Kumano, I almost feel like taking out, but like making my creatures really big is really good. The Carry Zev, and maybe there's just not slots in here, you know. I could take out the 2 Bone Crushers, but again, I'm kind of like banking on going.
I think you probably pull Carry Zev. Is it a 1/2, 2/3?
Carry Zev's a 1/3 with menace that produces a 2/1 token every game.
Right.
And that's really good because like you will eat your
menace
stuff.
Matters less against me than you would think. I just have the things to block it, right? Like
yeah.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah. I guess I can see that. Let's take
Carry
out
Zev doesn't have haste, right?
No, just first strike and menace.
Yeah.
It does have first strike. So like if you block with
2 mana versus 4 mana.
Yeah, it's 2 mana.
Deck with 19 lands where you're not trying to go long.
Let's just go ahead and not.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, and then because like what I'll do is I'll make it a 2/4 with first strike as a surprise move, and so I can just like eat the things that you're putting down. Yeah, dude, we love you too. Come on over, get over here if you want to. If not, it's fine. Thank you so much for subscribing. Our very first subscriber, he's awesome.
Yep. Come with us to Taco Bell after.
Oh, yeah. We'll have lots to talk about. For sure.
Oh, Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Taco.
Taco Bell.
By the way, how did you feel after the Taco Star? the other day. The next
I
day.
felt fine. Did you not feel fine?
No, I
Okay.
most definitely didn't.
I've got a pretty iron gut.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely, but I think it was just like how hardcore spicy the chicken was. I don't know.
I don't think I get to keep this. No dork.
The fatal push is good, and then the Dwyn though is just gonna come down with nothing behind
Right.
it. Yeah. I don't
Well, I get to play the Visionary, and then Dwynen's.
You don't.
I
Get
don't
to play
get to play because I don't have
Visionary.
another green
Yeah.
source. Yeah, I think if that was not a Nykthos, I'd probably keep this.
Right.
But the Nykthos with double green and then triple green feels pretty rough.
This is a really weird hand, but we're gonna run with it. I'll just show the screen like what I got going. I feel like it's gonna matter like what I draw off the top, but there's some just like really explosive things in here that will make this hand possible.
How's your week starting off, Adrian?
Yeah, this is this is parent teacher conferences. So today was fine because I said to my co-teachers like, "Hey, I need to be off by 4:30, so I can get across town by 6." But every other day, just still 6:30.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and also it's like people sign up for conferences and they just don't show up, and so I'm just like sitting there. Yeah.
Sorry for the barking, folks.
Yeah, it's just Holden, right? He's awesome.
Probably not yet.
Probably not.
It's only 6:45.
Whoopsie.
This guy.
This
Can
guy.
you believe this guy?
Yeah. Well, let's go to the bottom anyway. Yeah.
Judge, opponent looked at a card of mine, put it on the bottom.
It was like, nah, fam, you don't get that card. But I do get Friday off afterwards, so it's kind of weird.
I think we're going to 5 here, bud.
Sweet, maybe I can win. Yeah, you don't got no 1-drop. You took out the 1-drops. That's the problem.
I took out 3 Jaspira Sentinel, which are just dead cards.
But they're the 1/2s. They're blockers.
It's true.
Yeah. Tell you what.
You want to put them back in?
Put them back in. Yeah, and then go to 6 again. Okay.
So what am I taking out?
Oh, take out the 3-drop on the your 3-drop 2/1. Take those guys out. 2 of those.
3-drop 2/1.
Your Gaia's Cradle's creatures.
Oh yeah, that seems fine. Although they were really good game 1.
One more circle.
I know.
One more circle.
No, I think I'm gonna trim all. I think I'm gonna cut all the shamans.
Okay.
Maybe that's wrong. That's wrong.
That's super wrong.
Yeah, I need
because that's just how you
reach.
win.
Yeah.
Produce a bunch of tokens and just win that way. So my thought with this deck is, like, and the list I've looked at doesn't run the shrapnel blast. It's not shrapnel blast. It's the one damage guy.
I could go to 61 here. That'd be fine. I cut my curve a lot, so
Okay.
going up 1 spell
Do you
feels
remember?
fine.
Do you remember what the one red drop, like, it becomes a land, it deals 1 damage? Why am I blanking on this?
1 red. What?
Deals 1 damage. So it's either an instant on one side or it's a land that comes and tapped on.
Oh, spike hazard.
Spike hazard.
Spike field hazard. Spike.
Yeah.
Spike. Something. Whatever. It's a PFC.
I feel like this deck, at least in this setup, like, would feel really good to have a spike hazard. So I don't know.
I think you can't afford spike hazards in in like the aggressive red decks.
Yeah.
Because it's a tap land that does nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I grant that it is a what's that effect even called? Oh, I get to see a 7. Yeah, you know what? This is fine.
Something you could die to?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's good, but I'll try it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And the Phoenix. I love that guy. No, not
Kick
my,
him out of here.
Not my beautiful Phoenix. He's
I'll go to 19.
pretty.
Done?
Yeah. My guy, he gone. You killed him. You killed him.
17.
This is what I like to see. You can suck it all day. In fact, speaking about sucking it, let's do a burning tree into bone crusher.
Sure.
Stomp specifically.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Postioned. Let's attack for 2.
14.
Second main, let's play that bone crusher. Go ahead. No! You stop it. You stop that. He stopped it.
I did not.
I'm happy
I did
about
not
that.
do. He said do not do. I did not do.
You're very obedient.
Ouch. Go ahead.
Stuff. That's a big wall.
Sure is.
It sure is, bud. Let's shock this into play. Let's play Carries Out.
Sure.
And then let's Surge Reckless Bushwhacker. So my other creatures are gonna get
+1/+0
and gain haste until end of turn.
Sure.
We're gonna send it, and so I'm
Other
gonna
creatures.
yeah, and so he also has haste natively.
Okay.
That's the way that they start doing
when
it.
When I want to look at cards, could you not spin them around
No,
back
no,
and
no.
forth?
Okay.
Sure.
I need a token. A 2/1
No.
legendary boy.
I'm just gonna scoop instead.
You're gonna scoop?
Yeah, I'm dead.
You're dead.
I'm like pretty much actually dead, and there's no. I have to take pain to cast spells.
Yeah, that really was.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, my willingness to like sit here and shuffle to not see 4 copies of fucking Manowar Waste to my opening hand
Right.
is not 100.
It's not handy. Okay. Well, so that's the hard thing about the lands. And if you want to, I mean, like, I think the lands you could almost do the pathways instead, if you wanted to.
I don't think you can. I think that you just have to accept it makes you slightly worse against the 2 decks in the format that are faster than you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what it is.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you absolutely can't. With Nykthos, how many Nykthos are in here? 4?
3.
3?
Yeah, there's definitely 3.
Yeah.
I had actually thought about.
I saw Nykthos and I saw Nykthos in 2 of my opening hands. Yeah. The mulligans are rough. It's not. Yeah. It's not. I'm not saying that it's a bad deck. I'm saying that the mulligans are rough, and into an aggressive matchup that really hurts.
Yeah, that was pretty aggressive. But now we're gonna tone it down a little bit. We'll unless someone else wants to say anything else, I think we're gonna go to Rakdos midrange.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to Midrange. I think that deck sucks.
Okay, you can play elves again.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna go kind with the Rakdos midrange.
It's fine. Oh no! What are you gonna do? 1/1 me? Oh no!
Okay, so my Rakdos midrange deck runs 2 Shieldred. Do we want to look at the list, or we just want to talk about it a little?
Oh yeah. I'll toss it here.
So I have a couple differences. I do think Graveyard Trespasser is just like really super hot, so I am running 4 of them. Running the 3 Lily, which is pretty common. 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Fatal Push, 3 Dreadbore. Some of the big differences is when you are not playing. When you are running F&M, consider 2 Shieldred, 2 Kalitas, because at F&M, Kalitas is going to be a lot better. When you are going against control, stop it. Okay,
What?
When you're going against control, Shieldred's a million times better. When you're going against aggro, Kalitas is a million times better. Although, like, when you're going against like little weenies and things like that, you know, shielded will be just fine. But Kalitas is still going to be really king in the matchup. So if you're going to RCQ, yeah, 3 shielded. If you're going to FNM, 2 shielded, 2 Kalitas. That is my recommendation. Cool. Let's do it.
My recommendation is play a deck that's more interesting to play.
He doesn't like Rakdos midrange.
No, because it's boring.
It's hella hot, and I enjoy it, and I have some beautiful tech that I absolutely cannot wait to sideboard in against you. It's just going to make me squee just like the little goblin. I didn't get a cut. I didn't get a cut. Here, pile shuffle that noise.
Fine.
All right, so let's talk about the bans. Do you think something should have been banned in Pioneer and it wasn't?
Yeah. Their math that the matchups are all roughly 50-50 among the top tier decks, and that diversity is good. I accept that.
Yeah.
I think that the diversity is good is wrong, right? Because I think that the goldfish numbers show way more Rakdos mid-range than virtually everything else, right?
Well, I think Rakdos midrange started out on top just because everyone was just hot and bothered for
Liliana,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just naturally going to push stuff to the top. And then when we're starting to look at the challenger list now, like there was 13 decks in the top numbers for the challengers. That's pretty good diversity. And the first one was the Jund Sacrifice, which we talked about.
With no Citadels.
No, hold on. I don't want to say that. I want to say that for sure. I said I think it might have not had a Citadels. I'll go ahead and pop that up because I will definitely get a beating from the people if it had Citadels in there. So you can go ahead and talk about Citadel right now.
I think it's a bad magic card in this format. I think it's not very good. Thank you.
Okay, did it run Citadel? Let me see.
Not very good in the way that Rakdos midrange is not very good, where it's boring. Like Citadel's not boring. It's just not good.
Okay, so it did not run the Citadel. It ran Witch's Oven instead.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there you go. So now you can go ahead and talk bad about it.
Yeah. So it ran Cat Oven combo.
It most definitely did. Although it only had 3 Cauldron Familiars instead of
that's fine.
4.
You don't really ever want the second one.
Yeah. So is running 3 of the Corvold, which is like really hard to buy because those are like $25 cards, things like that. Every deck that runs red practically runs the Fable, of course, so no surprise there. All right, you want a Monopoly?
Sure.
New deck. Oh, did you on sideboard? You did, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Let me count my sideboard just to make sure
6. Ha ha! Eat it. Math is hard. That's 11. Also, this goes there.
There's 17 cards.
This goes there. This goes there. Oh yeah. There should only be 2 Shaper Sanctuary.
Got it.
And this goes like that. Cool. All right, we're good.
So yes, there are 17 cards, but not because I sideboarded wrong.
Yeah, no, it's just because I didn't know if I'd make it to the shop to get those extra sideboard cards. I didn't have any Golgari charms.
Gotcha.
Of all things, I'll go first. All right, so here's like a really good matchup. We're gonna do the tier S deck versus the elves, and we're gonna look. I only have 1 land on the blinds. I wouldn't keep this. On knowing what you're doing, I would keep this all day because like 2 Fatal Push, a Thoughtseize,
Sure.
things like that. I'd be like, hell yeah, why not? But on the blind, I wouldn't keep this.
Yeah, I'll keep this. So I've got Jaspira, which just feels like bolt bait, but you don't have a lot of 1-mana removal, frankly. I mean, I know you've got 2 Fatal Push in hand right here, but it's not like you're running like a bunch of shocks either.
Yeah.
And then I've got Steel Leaf if you don't bolt the Jaspira.
Yeah.
Or I've got War Master if you do.
Well, the way this would run was I would Thoughtseize out your Jaspira. I would Fatal Push this. And I'd just be off to the races from there. So, and no lands like on a turn. Obviously, it's it is the correct.
Yeah.
It is the correct.
Who won the roll? You?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm on the play. I mean, again.
Pro tip: if you're taking Magic the Gathering decks to a tournament, don't forget who won the roll.
All right, I'll take my freebie. the thing that would be hard to deal with is the your steel. Your steel is going to be really good unless I can put out a blood token, sack it to use fatal push, or if I can get you to a point where I can use Liliana. Otherwise, your sentinel is just going to run over me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to get through all your little blockers early.
So in the end, maybe actually that would be my Thoughtseize target. You know, it depends on what I have in hand. If I have a Dreadbore or something like that, that'd be different.
I just can't wait to flood out here.
All right, so in the blind, I would definitely keep this Fatal Push. I have a Blood Tithe, Graveyard Trespasser, a Shielded and a Kalitos. Yeah, I would totally keep this in the blind. In the draw, this is going to feel bad against like your super creature heavy thing, and I'll wish I had the other stuff to deal with.
In the play, you mean? What
on
you
the like not in the blind.
Oh, okay.
This will be like really rough. So
got it.
Yeah. I don't have access to red land, so here.
That's rough.
Yeah, well, unless I flip it. But so like in the blind, what I would do is I would actually put out Castle Lock Lane tapped, and I would say go.
Okay. And I would draw.
Yeah.
And I would play a
Jespera.
Lair of the Hydra preserves the most information.
Yep.
So we will play that, and we'll play the Jespera Sentinel.
And then I'd be like, oh, elves. Yeah. Okay, cool. Untap, draw. I'm not really worried about the Jespera because you have to do things. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to put out a red land. And I am going to put out the Blood Tithe Harvester. And I will produce a token. I will say go.
I'm going to play a Blooming March. Warmaster. Llanowar Elf Trigger. Go ahead.
And now I'm like a butt puckering experience.
Yeah.
As I'm
now we're on for the ride, baby.
Yeah. Now it just sucks to suck. I'm gonna tap sacrifice this. I'm going to discard a Blood Tithe to draw a card. Land for turn. I'm going to Thoughtseize, go to 18. Just stuff. Definitely gonna take that.
Okay. I think that's the wrong choice.
I can't deal with that guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have the pump. You know. I mean,
You're gonna take the champion?
Yeah, I can't
Sure.
deal with him otherwise. Like
That's fine.
He's just whatever it is.
Good.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna back this up a second. I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna back this up a second because I did not sequence this right. Okay. We're going to go to. I have this in hand. The land is on top. Okay, so okay.
What? Whoa, we're rewinding past the draw step. Sheesh.
No, that was my draws in hand. This was the sacrifice off the blood.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, I need to do all these things. So, sack, kill.
Sure.
Okay, because I has to give it -2, -2. Then let's see the red. Oh, sorry, there's a red line here. This is the black on top. So then I tap. I discard this card, sacrificing this to draw a card. Then that produces the lands. Then I Thoughtseize that one thing out of your hand.
Sure.
It's gone. And then I say go.
Untap. Draw.
Right, because Blood Tithe's so weird. It's like you have to have that stupid blood token to use
18.
it. So it actually has to be first.
Ooh. Do we just smash for 4 here? No. That's definitely wrong. bonus.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
6, yeah.
Okay, I am gonna push that guy.
Sure. Take 3.
Let's see, I was at 18, so 17, 16, 15.
Go ahead.
All right, untap, draw. That feels bad, so we're not gonna do that. Lilies do not feel good in this.
No.
Don't feel good.
I mean, they're like pseudo time walk.
I'll take the clan collar and I'll go up to 16. It will become the day.
Okay. Well,
Day.
Both now be done. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like I've got ESPN.
Not that you're never not going to cast anything, but it is day. Oh, you're not going to cast anything this round.
I can't. I flooded out as predicted.
Rafflefest. How much is that, dude?
Big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4.
Okay, yeah, I'll go 12.
Go ahead.
It becomes the knight?
Yeah.
I'm suspiciously okay with this. Knight. Draw. Stuck on lands, which sucks, but you know. What can we do? So you're flooding, huh?
I mean, not terribly, but yeah.
But you know, things, people, places.
Well, the things I can do with extra mana are dead.
So you got 2 creatures, so that's actually advantageous. So attack, I get exile 2 creatures, which will give me or 2 cards. I will exile 2 creatures, so I will gain 2 life. You'll lose 2 life, and then you'll
I'll take 4, go to 12.
Okay, did you also lose 2 life?
No, I'll go to 10.
Okay. I think I almost have to put it out in spate right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to do it so that I don't just block this.
Right. So I do get to decide what I'm going to do with it. It's like, do I want to discard or
you absolutely don't want to discard. You know that I have a land in hand because if I had any spell, I would have played it last.
I actually feel like discarding is not bad because of what I have in hand.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to take up to discard. It means you have to send more stuff at it. I'm actually going to discard Croxa.
Sure.
So go ahead. Big boy is now we in trouble. Okay. Anything on me?
No.
Or just okay?
Just a little.
Just the Lily. Okay.
Yeah.
Lily the dead.
I think that's right. Hold on. You don't have any mana, so it's not like you could have done anything different. So give me a second.
Yeah, sure. You're fine.
At least I'm not rewinding like basically my draw step.
It sucks. Like the blood tithe is like it has to be done at sorcery speed. Has to have the token there. It's like it's such a clunky card. Okay, I'm at 10. She dies.
Yeah.
Nice thing is if I draw a land, I do get Crooks out of my graveyard now.
Go ahead.
All right, still the knight. Oh, but I don't have double red. Don't have double red, so that's not happening. And you don't have any creatures in graveyard?
That's true. I only have a land.
Okay. Okay, so my 2 choices are like Kalitas or Shieldred. It's like
Kalitas is better here, right?
yeah, Kalitas like gives me the life link. Also, but Shieldred has the death touch and like will allow you to lose life every time you draw a card. Allows me to gain life. So it's kind of like both are good choices right here. And right now it's kind of like what's the best choice because you're gonna start.
I have Shieldred might be better. I don't know.
You're gonna start smashing me, and you don't have any creatures in your graveyard, so it's kind of like. I just feel like Kalitas is better right now because like I can afford to block and I can afford to like keep life. Okay. Shieldred's gonna come out. Don't worry, but
yeah. Done.
Yeah, I'll say go.
Draw. That takes 6 mana. Eesh.
I don't feel like you are in the woods right now. I feel like
No, I don't feel like I'm in a terrible position. I just feel like I have to figure out what it is that I'm trying to do. You've got Lockbane online also, which means I do need to look to close out the game eventually. So I can tap all of this
and
make another school,
and then I just send it at you, and it's like really bad.
So I think instead we're gonna do this.
That's just really not bad because it
No,
just pumps your board.
fine. Yeah.
Making
now
all these 3/3s, you know.
These are 3/4s. Ooh.
Yeah, I do have a 4/4. Here's the neat thing: you can also do this. You can also block, and then you can do that.
By the way, right
what I'm saying is, like if I was to send it at you, you can block, and you can do that as a fast effect. So it actually might be better to do that on my turn than what you're doing right now. Yeah, that doesn't have to be done during your turn.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then I can make you think I have like Coco.
Right. Exactly.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's actually a very sick technique, being able to block and then like supercharge it
and then pump your board too.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Well, here is where if I thought you had Coco, I would fish it out of you by bringing Croxa back. So like here, if you had Coco, you would either cast it or you wouldn't.
Right, and then what's my? I must discard a card.
Yeah, you must discard a card. If it's a non-land card, then you won't lose 2 life.
Okay, so it is a non-land card.
Okay, cool. Gives me a 6/6. And then since you have something in the graveyard, I am tempted to do that. But since you cast I have that information, that means that you currently have 3 4s. No, you have 2 3s. But then you could pump them in a 3/4. So I will send it. And when I send it, I will exile I'll exile both the blooming and the leaf. I will gain a life. You'll lose life.
Yeah, go to 9. We'll block like this.
Okay.
Activate like this, right? 1, 2, 6.
Yeah. Cool. I will choose the Jaspera.
Okay. Yeah.
When it dies, it'll go into exile, and I will get a 2/2 zombie off of
Cletus.
Yeah. Cletus be powerful.
Yeah, it's an okay magic card, I guess.
It is super, super good. But now you just being able to, like, on my turn, get just another clan call, it just sucks. Although I guess you need another. No, you have the Jaspera, so you don't need.
Done?
Yep. Still night.
Sure is. Don't love any of this, really. Go ahead.
Right now, it's like whoever takes the move is going to get the really bad crack back.
Right. But I think I lose the attrition eventually, probably. Maybe not. I mean, if you have a removal spell before the crack, I'm just dead, right?
Yeah.
Because you can remove a clan caller. I have to go get another clan caller, which means I guess it doesn't really put me in a much worse position.
So the other neat thing is that when I swing Croaks, like you lose 3 because I swing it.
Sure.
So and that's nice. It makes a 6/6 body. So I think we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna go to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to swing Croaks, so you have to discard a card. And then since it was an online card, you will not take the 3. And now you're looking at a 6/6.
I assume you don't want to respond to my clan caller.
Nah, that's good. All right, so now you have Redonk. Redonk,
Big
things.
booties, yeah.
Big.
Maybe I don't even block. Is that possible?
Take
I'm
the
dead to like
6.
double stomp. What are the odds that you have 2 stomps? Virtually 0. Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, take 6.
Okay, I'll go to 3.
All right. I'll play Shielded.
Sure.
Okay. Let's say I will play this as my land. So
I guess just block with this is an option. Nah.
I was gonna say, like, you should probably
we either
block
need
with-
to commit to nothing or get
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I probably need to block something, but no. Okay. Okay, you're gonna go to 1, which means that's your turn.
Right, but I only have to get like 1 creature through, 2 creatures through.
Go for it. You've also drawn an impressive amount of land and dorks. So
Yeah, it's okay. So these are 3 3s. These are 4 4s. I think you're just dead, right? Like 3, 6, 9. A bunch. Math is for blockers, idiot. Swing a lot.
Swing a lot, and I can only block.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. You
Swing
make
a
the
little
dude.
more.
Yeah. Okay. Now I am dead.
He's a
Definitely.
2/2.
Yeah. You're at 1 though. Haha.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Judge, opponent mistrigger.
I know it's the last turn. Okay. Cool. Then
Dude,
yeah.
like
So
100% dead. Right? You have 3 blockers.
right.
You can block 12 power here.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're just going. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And that's what happens. I said, like, pursue swings is just gonna die. So.
And then you swung.
And then I swung.
How could you do this?
Because the math teacher can't math. That's how.
Math is for blockers, Adrian.
All right, so you definitely got that game,
I did. By the seat of my chinny chin chin.
and you only had like lands and orcs out. So the Elvish Clan Core, I'm telling you, like it's actually
Oh, it's really good. Yeah,
really
powerful.
Okay, my secret tech that I absolutely love more than anything in the world is Karavek, the Sentinel. Oh, their creatures
It's gonna be really bad for me.
it's just so dumb.
Yeah.
I love it. That and Extinction Event. I'm not gonna ever sideboard like my friend over here.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna. I'm about to like dig 17 cards out of the sideboard.
Right. Honestly, I don't think you have a lot of cards in store. I think maybe your what's it called? The 1 in black sorcery, the Epic Downfall is probably about the only thing you want to put in.
Creature with converted. Yeah, that's fine.
And I think that's it. I don't think you actually put in anything else.
Yeah, like in theory, I don't hate Fatal Push, but I think I like it less than More Elves. Same for Shaper Sanctuary, right?
Yeah. I mean, so Shaper Sanctuary is a good argument. You could go two of those, and because I am going to spot kill, and you are going to draw cards. So that there's actually a good argument.
Yeah, well, and like, I don't know about this yet, though.
You don't know about that yet. Yeah. So if I was actually sideboarding on your side,
I would probably be looking to pull dorks, though.
Yeah.
Maybe not, because like your removal doesn't care if it's a dork or not. I want you to bolt dorks, right? Because if I take out the dorks, then I have all this stuff that you can bolt that isn't dorks.
Liliana the Veil feels about as garbagey as could possibly get set up, so we're going to take all 4 of those guys out.
I could see Circle not being very good here because... maybe not, because like... here's my concern about Circle, right?
Yeah.
It's a little tricky to cast. I'm not going to have dorks, and I think you're going to keep my board clear early, which means that I'm hoping for it to do something really good late, which I don't love, honestly. I'd rather draw.
I really do think you put Shaper Sanctuary in there. I really, really do.
You really, really
do. Because if you play it at the beginning, you're going to draw a lot of cards.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what it's in there for, is against matchups like this.
Yeah, you could clog the ground up pretty good, too. Which is like an argument to keep the Circle of Dream Druid in. I'm just gonna call it Gaia's Druid, and we'll know what I mean.
Mhm.
Is it just 2 of in there?
Yeah, just 2 of.
What else do I not necessarily love? I think like anything that draws me cards, virtually or really, is really good. I think that anything that doesn't draw me cards is less good. But I think I can count making tokens kind of as drawing cards.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, tokens are really good. Why don't you take out? Why don't you just take out 4 dorks? Take out the Despair Sentinels. Those are not good in the setup.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, just
like I would have rather they were any other elf there.
Yeah. Just take those 3 out. Don't only put 2 of these in, and put 2 of the Shaper Sanctuary in. Because your big targets that you're hoping to hit is Shieldred.
Well, I can do 2 and 2 right now, right? Shieldred included. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're only hoping for that. Only put 2 and don't put all 3 in.
Okay. I guess. But like, if this card isn't for this matchup, what's it for? I guess mono green.
Yes, yeah, it's more for like for your mono green, where you're gonna see like all the trolls, you're gonna see the Cavaliers, you're gonna see all those guys in there.
I don't think that killing Kalidas is ever going to be the difference. I think I might just rather have the dorks, especially with the Shaper Sanctuary.
Okay,
Feels so wrong.
I disagree.
Feels so wrong. All of it feels so wrong.
I feel like for 2 mana, getting rid of my Shieldred or
fair enough,
or my thing like that is just going to be good. Yeah, 2 and 2. I don't think you'll feel bad about it.
I'm gonna take out 3 Despairs.
Okay.
If it's that bad, let's take them all out.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
So you're gonna run 3 and 2 then. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's try it. Make mistakes. Take chances. That's what Miss Frizzle taught us.
Yeah. So these are my outs. These are my ins. So now I'm like better at trading and 1-for-1ing.
Yeah.
Which is what you're gonna make me do. So fair enough.
I think the Shaper Sanctuary, the draw, is just gonna be really powerful for you.
You spot removed 1 thing last game. But you're probably bringing in more removal, huh?
I don't even.
Anyway.
What did I bring in?
Last game probably isn't particularly indicative either.
Yeah.
You hit all 3 of your big boys.
It felt,
which is not typical.
Hand felt really clunky.
It was.
Yeah.
It was good against me, but it was clunky.
Yeah.
Which is like a weird thing to say, right? Like you would have been better. You were better off with a non-typical hand for that deck than with a typical one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually feel like this matchup favors the elf deck reasonably. For some of the same reasons that I feel like it favors the goblin deck, right? Like, is that where we walked away on it? Right? Is that the goblin deck was up in this matchup?
Yes.
Because
by goblin deck you mean Atarka red?
No.
No.
The goblin deck.
The goblin, the red.
Against the red black deck. The goblin deck was good.
As always, with a no land hand, it looks awesome. There's just
I'm going to be on the draw, so I think I am going to keep this 1-lander with the dork in it. Maybe not. Let's see how bad we get punished, right? We won't get punished. We're always lucky, never punished.
That's right. Always. Always, always, always. Extinction event would have been hot, but that's okay. Get your 2 drops and all your dorks. Just like,
how many lands are in this deck? 22?
19.
Ooh, okay. I don't think we keep 1 land. On 19 lands. Too high a chance that we don't draw 1 or we draw a Nykthos, and then my hand gets pretty bad from there. Because I had double and triple green pips.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. I think I don't know. It's weird to say when I was like complaining about getting flooded out last game, but I feel like the deck could maybe go to 21. But it's got all those dorks, so no, 19's probably fine.
Yeah, it's
really
really
never need
dorks.
more than 2.
Right. And that's the way every elf deck has always been. Like, there's some elf decks, they're like, they're running like 13, whatever, 14. Yeah. It's just absolutely crazy.
Legacy deck mana bases are always so greedy, and it's often okay. And I'm like, what? How? Why? I'm not talking necessarily about like Delver running like 17 or 18, 19 lands. I'm talking about like the control decks in Legacy run 19 lands. You're like, God, just wouldn't a couple be better? Like a couple more? Wouldn't you like that? No.
No, not with all the brainstorm and everything else like that's set up for deck. All right. What the hell is this? Two red lands, two Thoughtseize and a Fatal Push. This deck hates me.
This seems real bad.
All right, let's shuffle up. Let's go 6 again.
No,
no,
I'm good. I'm going to 6.
Oh,
You can go to 6 again. That's fine.
Okay, because this. Look at this. Look at
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that's fine.
It's like this deck hates me. This is like where you just like you're in a tournament, you just feel bad, and you're like, oh well, I lost.
I guess I go home today.
Yeah,
That's
I guess I go home. I drove 100 miles, to lose them.
That's why I don't do competitive anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. Although, frankly, in Denver, you can grind pretty good on just local.
Yeah.
Like, the Denver scene's impressive. Well, I think it's like a piece of, like, drywall or something.
Oh, no.
This one. Or it's the gnarliest piece of dander to ever dander.
I mean, I can just give you another sleeve.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Let's do that. It's pretty gross.
This is what you should also do, guys. Just like
Just keep extras.
big old
Pretty
packed
good.
sleeves.
Pretty good.
All right, cut this mess. Give me a black land. A black land. That's what the genie would give. A black land.
Yeah, that's right. A black land, none others.
Oh, good old Monkey Paw. That's a really fun Reddit to subscribe to. Is Monkey Paw? Yeah, you make a wish and then they
you report back later.
Yeah, they tell you like how they mess you over in life. This hand seems sweet.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna toss this. That's never the way it goes well. So I'm gonna go to 18.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go 16.
Okay.
Ooh.
The real
Let's
choices, right? Like,
yeah. So I mean, obviously, I just take your dork, because that's what you're supposed to do. So.
okay.
Yeah. Go
Feels not okay. Feels okay.
Stop playing dorks. My go?
Yeah. I feel like taking the dork was not correct there. Never mind that I drew another. That
Yeah.
like I have 1/2 drop
Go ahead.
that like makes me go wide.
On your upkeep.
Yeah.
I'm going to Fatal Push the dork.
Okay. I will go to 18. Go
Okay.
ahead. Oh wait. Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's still not the war caller. Okay. Go ahead. Thought that was the other one. This pen feels way less good now. This is only 2 bodies.
There we go. Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll Fatal Push this guy.
Okay.
And we get turn. All lands, all day. Let's jam this guy. He'll become day, and I will take your elites. I'm up 17. You'll go down to 17.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, you play all those dorks.
Downfall.
Yeah, exile, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I feel like I just run him out. I'm just gonna run him out.
Sure. Yeah. stomping the dork feels okay.
Yeah, it's just like, but then I don't get play him.
Go ahead.
Becomes night. Because that is super relevant.
Is it?
I mean, if I play another one,
Yeah, it is.
then it becomes super sick. Ah, Coco.
What?
Yuck.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Yuck.
Would I ever?
Yuck.
Me play Collected Company? No, I would never.
Go to combat.
Sure.
Regret my life choices.
12.
Oh, you're just gonna take it?
Well, I guess I can just block with this elf, right?
You're not casting Coco?
I guess I should cast Coco before the thing, shouldn't I?
Right, because like, you never know.
I never play green in
you
50
always
card constructed
cast Collected
formats. Who
Company
knows?
right now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Coco.
Yeah.
Top 6, put 2.
Yeah. That's why you play Coco.
Yeah, seems good. Oh, in any order.
Yeah, you don't really care because they go to the bottom of your library.
I most certainly care.
Okay, you care.
Yeah, I'll go to 12.
Yeah, what do you care?
I do not care is the answer. Untap with 8 mana out of the Nykthos feels okay.
I'll Dreadbore.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I only cast one spell. You only cast one spell. So still not. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw.
Stop playing good
5. Coco. I have 2 left. No, 1 left.
Plus your dorks.
I know. Look at the top. Play this off the top. Look at the top. Sorry, I'll name elf here. That's how I'm able to do that with some level of duh. 7, no 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'll go ahead and stomp this guy.
Sure. So now it's
5, 6,
7.
7. Go 10.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So you cast 2 spells, so now it's day.
Yeah.
Because relevant, I guess. Maybe. The deck is just like being hateful.
I mean, I think that the Elves deck is just pretty good at the, like 1-for-1 deck.
Yeah, it's pretty pretty juicy. I'll bring that guy out.
Sure.
And now I'm like blocking, so it's like good. Now that I'm blocking, it's like GG, my friend.
We'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 4 left.
Trigger elf.
Yeah.
Fedora hard hat elf.
3 left. Ouch. 1 left. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Most of these can't turn, but
right. Just
more than you have blockers can.
Right.
So
I only need to get.
I only need 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deck's sick. That's dumb.
Wow, it's only 7:30. Like we just like completely.
Yeah, I mean they're
really
it's
crushed.
fast,
Yeah.
right? You're either in it or not in it pretty quick. Well, that's not quite true. The deck's got a lot of play, but it doesn't have a ton of like. I was gonna say it doesn't have a ton of lines, but I don't think that's right either. Yeah, so we go back to game 1. You get to sculpt, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just lost straight up. I
Yeah.
hardcore lost. So yeah, we go back to game 1. I just get a. Unfortunately, that means my Karavak, my really good utility, is gone. But yeah, let's.
Maybe we should just do. You can go to game 2 and you get to sculpt. You know what I mean?
No. This is fine. Because Karavak is. We need to know like. I feel like
I feel like Karavak's okay. I feel like you usually get to keep my Lord off the board, and that makes Karavak good. If you can't, it doesn't. Like if I have any Lord on the board, and you play Karavak, it's just like, oh, I guess that doesn't really matter. I guess that's not true because one of the Lords is a 1/1, but
both Lords are 1/1. Yeah,
so
Karavak is
two Lords.
Really,
yeah, that's pretty
really good.
Pretty good, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. What the hell else did I bring in about the sanctuaries? If we have time for another, what do people want to see? Let us know in the chat if anybody's out there. Hello. Is there anybody out there?
I don't know. It's kind of like the argument needs to be made there, but maybe it's like, okay, Bone Crusher takes that slot, which this goes here, and then Urborg,
Brain work real good can find their way.
Do I want anything else? I guess the Castle Lochtwain is probably
Lochtwain.
Urborg, Lochtwain for draw, and then Den of the Bugbear, I guess, because I would play that on turn 2. Right, because like I have like all my utility lands.
I feel like having a 3. Well,
I have 3 draws to get to land. I'm good. Okay, so my thoughts is like a Thoughtseize gives me like a really good turn 1. Turn 2, Stomp gets rid of your thing. Turn 3, I can bring that I can Dreadbore at it anytime I want that I have Kalidas, which allows me to kill afterwards. So that's my thoughts. Looking at it again, I don't feel like this matchup's like really all that great for me.
No, I think this matchup's really good for the elf deck.
Yeah.
You're trying to 1-for-1, and I have things that go wider than that.
Yeah.
They get tall. Like I feel like we had the same experiment with the Goblins deck, and the Goblins deck was good in the matchup. I feel like you thought Atarka Red was going to be a bad matchup for the Atarka Red deck.
Yeah.
I think it's not, because they get enough control and enough pressure, and this only does control or pressure at any given time, right? It relies on being able to like turn that corner, and you just never get to turn that corner because I have Coco.
Yes, yeah, that's
I have Coco. I have a thing that makes more lords. Like you never actually get out of the woods.
You're right. Yeah, I just never do. So I'm looking for you to only have a semi okay hand, and for you to flood, so, or something of that sort. Yeah, you produce ridiculous amounts of tokens.
In this matchup, when I draw 3 land or waste, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're like cool.
Yeah,
guess I got my color.
Doesn't matter.
So the Urborg actually helps you out too. So that's actually hilarious. Now I'm thinking about it, but whatever.
It would do in most hands, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Okay. Urborg and
Urborg, come here,
Thoughtseize 18.
You want to take one of these shaman packs for me? No.
No.
Okay.
Let's.
War Master.
Yeah. Good.
I'm a long way from 6 mana. War Master makes more bodies more sooner.
Yeah.
Oh. Marsh. Dirt.
Then go ahead. Stomp it.
Yeah.
Begin turn.
Yeah.
Lochthwain. Is that right? Is that right? Yes. Good.
Seems okay.
Mm-hmm. All the dorks, all the day.
Doinan's Elite, which sees other elves when it enters and makes some folks. And then Shaman of the Pack for 5.
Great.
And then I think we'll go ahead and pass.
Okay. Hey, do you know what I didn't draw?
Another land.
Another land. I love
Seems
it.
pretty rough.
It seems dumb. Whatever. You can just attack me for 1 billion.
Pretty much. But if I had another Shaman of the Pack, that'd be pretty hot, right?
That's
Shaman
right.
of the Pack for 6.
You do have a shaman in the pack. That sucks.
Yeah, sure does.
I can't even turn it sideways.
I mean, you can. I'm just gonna trade with the Shaman of the Pack. And then you're maybe I'm not even gonna do
No,
that.
you wouldn't even. You
I don't
wouldn't.
care.
It's like I'm at the point now, like where
If you turn sideways, you just die.
I just die.
Yeah.
There's my Blood Tithe Harvest.
Sure,
I
great.
guess technically I do have the ability to discard a card if I want to for the blood token, but I also just like need this stupid thing to like kill stuff.
You sure do.
No, I have to. Sack, discard a Cleus, draw a card. Didn't get a land. Sweet. Go ahead. Just absolutely get wrecked.
Yeah.
Trying to calculate if you can kill me this turn.
No.
Okay.
No.
All your lands tap for black. BT dubs.
Thank you. I'm not trying because I'm pretty sure I can. I'm trying to figure out how much mana I have.
just
I've
a
got
lot.
I've got 4 off of Nicholas activation right now.
What do you think? You think Friday you want to run the elves deck?
No, I won't play goblins though.
You play goblins. I took the goblins apart.
Oh no! So you can make Atarka red.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, elves is pretty sick. What's this little pile run us, Adrian?
That's a good question. We'll talk about like a cost probably after this
Okay.
magic round, and we'll
Because if we're under 200, it's a very attractive. But we're not going to be. We're at $150 on
It depends on if you have the lands. The
Yeah.
Nykthos lands are
yeah, it's $120.
yeah. So
or I guess you're only running 3, so it's only like 90.
yeah, but you also have the tombs, and they're the blooming marshes. Like they're $6-7.
Yeah.
There's a lot in just lands. The creatures themselves though,
Not bad.
completely cheap. I think Leaf Visionary, it might be the most expensive at like $6 or $7.
Yeah.
Leaf Crown, I haven't looked at its price recently.
So I think I have to do like this.
Oh, Collected Company. You're gonna have a lot of money in Collected Company. Those are like $25-30.
Let's just do it. This. Oh, I can't do that. I have to do this. It doesn't matter. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll make 6. Oh, I can't tap. That's why this is bad. Okay. Shaman of the Pack will drain you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I go 6. Can you kill me?
Not now that these things are tapped, I don't think. No, I don't. No.
Okay.
But like basically, go ahead. I think you're dead. Like,
Right.
because I can just untap, activate this, boom.
I mean, I have stuff. I will.
Do you have Wrath of God?
I
Wrath
will
of God
fade
would
up
be pretty
push.
good. Sure, that's fine.
I have that sort of crap in my sideboard. I can't turn anything sideways. I also can't draw another land.
Yeah, that's the rough part, honestly. You missed 2 land drops now. That's tough.
Dreadbore.
Sure.
That should not. Dreadbore should not have hit that target. That's not what Dreadbore was there for. Go ahead.
Good combat.
Just send it.
Just send it. Math is for blockers.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, I mean, like I haven't like blocked it.
It's fine. I'm doing this before declare blocks.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, there we go. I think you're just dead now, right?
4/3. Still gonna block there. No, I'm gonna block that one.
Then you're dead.
Then I'm dead. Gay death. Okay, yeah. Collected company deck usually kind of like beats out Rakdos mid-range if you have a reasonable creature package.
Yeah, that's a pretty good creature package. Yeah, deck pretty good. All the money's in the lands.
Yeah, let's look. Let's look at the list.
Yeah, let's not look too long. Although it's not like our one viewer will be so mad.
We have a couple.
Okay. Do it.
All right, so we're gonna pull up that list again. We're gonna look at the price. All right, what does the price say on there?
Where do I see that?
It should be top left, like with all stuff, or did you clip it?
I didn't clip it. Top left with all this stuff.
Yeah, like with the eye and stuff like that. Yeah, top left. Top left. It should be.
Oh yeah, estimated cost $600. No, this deck sucks, bro. You should play Angels or Band Flash.
For so you're saying $600?
$600. I don't know, man. This deck's like a reprint of Coco away from being really good.
All the money is in the lands. Almost all of it's in the lands.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like let's figure it out, right? 20. 15 or 20? 15. You can find them for 15, even if the market's 20.
I wanna like look up the cost and stuff like that for like the specific stuff, specifics.
Right. So we've got 4 of these, 3 of these. Yavimaya coasts are basically free, or not Yavimaya coasts, but
Llanowar Waste are
they're
nothing.
basically free. Yeah. Blooming Marshes aren't too bad. You ready for a hot take? I don't think you need to come to the shop for F&M with the Nykthoses. I think you'd be okay.
Oh, for sure. Those Circle of Druid Dreams went up a lot in price.
Yeah. Because people realize Gaia's Cradle for 3 mana with Summoning Sickness is still pretty good.
So here's where the cost is. The Nykthos are $45 a piece right now. Yeah.
So something that's always kind of interesting to me is what happens if you hit.
Besage's $40.
You can definitely play without the Besagio.
Definitely can play without the Besagio.
Layers of the Hydro didn't used to be much.
Collected Company is $30. So it's like you're gonna have to play with a Collected Company.
Yeah,
to make the deck work well. That's $120.
Is it just one Besagio?
Yeah, it's only one Besagio.
I'm kind of curious what happens if you hit Optimize.
Leyline of the Void. That's another $40. That's on the sideboard. You don't need that. If you just like run something else.
I think you could get to like an approachable 350, 250 maybe even.
I think
going to F&M.
Yeah.
I mean
like all the actual creature cards. Leaf Crown went up to Leaf Crown went up to $9. So that's where like a lot of stuff is.
Maybe it won't.
So, Yeah, I mean you're playing green, and you have to pay the price for green.
I'm curious what happens if you actually go and click optimize card. Give me 2 seconds, folks. Because I feel like some amount of being willing to play moderately played might just get you there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's. Can you share the screen you're gonna make to build it in real time, and we can build this deck in real time.
Well, let me just let me pull it up on. Jeez.
It's not. I'm playing Pioneer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second to make a new theme, folks.
Rakdos used to be the card I own. Like I traded them away at like 20 apiece, but now being able to have like 45, almost 50.
Yeah, that'd be really sick. All right, so I gotta add window capture. Okay. New tab. There we go. That'll be fine. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, that first badge is really awesome. It's good stuff. Okay, so we're gonna build this in real time.
Well, let's start with like we've got.
Yeah, I can give you the go ahead and
just go to TCG Player.
No. Just go to build the list. We'll put it in there.
Using what?
The top right. Go top right.
Okay.
Yeah, you can type. You're good.
New deck. Budget. Elves. Pioneer. Here's a question for you. Do you think the black is necessary?
So that's actually what we're gonna take out right now.
Is just cut the black and see
yeah, we're gonna cut the black. So go to text import. Go back.
Too late.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, text import. Okay. For unclaimed territory.
Unclaimed territory?
Yeah. For secluded courtyard.
Why are we what?
Because you still have to play Shaman of the Pack.
Okay.
You have to.
For Yavimaya Coast.
Yes, for Yavimaya Coast.
That's wrong. Llanowar Wastes.
Llanowar Wastes. For Collected Company. For Shaman of the Pack. For Elvish Warmaster. You just entering stuff?
The dorks.
Oh, okay. For Elvish Clan Caller. For Steel Leaf Champion.
Is that dash?
No.
Space? Steel Leaf?
Yeah, Steel Space Leaf Space Champion. For Jaspera Jasperi Sentinel.
Yep.
For Leaf Crowned Visionary. So we'll put these two in, but this could also be another possible cut. 2 Circle of the Dreams Druid. If you just like need to like get a couple bucks, you
Let's
could
see
put.
what it does with Nick
Yeah.
too.
You could put Rakdos is $50.
Not if you hit optimize card. I bet you find him for 35.
Okay.
I think I'd rather have the Rakdos package than black if I had to pick.
2 Realm Walker. All one word. And then
I bet you have room for 4 after the changes.
Yes, possibly. Although we haven't like really cut creatures though. 2 Dwinen's elites. DWYNEN apostrophe S elite.
Let's see where we're at.
Yep, that should be. You have some lands.
I put some. Put 10 forests in right now.
Okay.
Couldn't find Unclaimed, Llanowar Elf, Circle of the Dreams Druid, or Nykthos. Oh, right, because Nykthos is whatever. Llanowar Elf. Oh, right, because it's plural. Nykthos.
There's a Holden.
Nykthos. What else? We're already at 400 with the Nykthos and the collecteds.
Yeah, those
That's
Nykthos have to go.
That's rough. I bet we could do better on TCG. Let's see what we do. What are we at right now? 65 cards.
Just add to cart.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think this deck is add to cart status, right?
See, that's the thing though. It keeps placing in. It keeps 5-0ing. So.
Right. So, but the thing for me is like when you cut the black, you'll lose a couple of points.
Off or down? You say down, right?
Yeah, we say down.
Down.
No, we say off. Off.
Off. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you cut the Nykthos, well, I think I'd rather cut the Druid.
Yeah, cut the Druids and the Nykthos. Let's see what the price gets there.
Oh, and I don't have the. Oh, I do have the Steel Leaf. Where's the Druid? I don't think I put it in.
The Dreams. Oh, that's right. It didn't put it in there.
Yeah. But we've got too many cards, so.
Well, that's because you have a lot for us.
Yeah. Well, I have 21 lands. We could go to 19. Secluded courtyards are only 285. That's fine. Llanowar is fine. Yeah, so I guess it's a lot cheaper to cut the Nykthos package, but I don't know, man. I feel like once you're at 400, you might as well be at 600.
Right. It's like once you cross a certain.
Yeah. Once you crossed a certain money, you're not a budget deck anymore. Not even close.
Yeah, Lee's recommending like cards like Finale of Devastation as a possibility for Spice Package, and End Rays Forerunners is kind of like a Spice Package. There.
Finale of Devastation, only $42.
Really?
Oh, it's giving us. It's defaulting to Card Kingdom prices.
Oh, okay.
So I want to. If we just hit buy cards, TCG player is only $288.
Okay,
that's much more attractive.
That's much better. You can actually turn that off. Like go back to. I thought I'd change that. So go back to the top left.
Lucian, come here.
Your
Lucian, stop it. So if we optimize cart and we moderately played or better, we don't care about our printings.
Yeah, just like you just want to sling some elves.
How do we do? 230 for the not a million packages. Honestly, gosh, it's still like a million packages. If you can trade for some of this stuff,
well, people probably have some of this stuff. Like
yeah,
you know,
assuming you're not trying to like walk into the format.
Yeah, elves. So I think bottom line is elves is not something you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna pick that up as my starter list. Unfortunately, it's probably a little bit more than
yeah. If you're trying to get into this game on a budget, into this format on a budget, this would not be where I would start. If this is an interesting format to you,
sorry guys, our screen's coming back.
Yeah. If it's an interesting format to you, and this is an interesting deck to you, I think it's got legs. It's certainly got legs. I don't see Nykthos coming down outside of a reprint. I don't see when it's going to get a reprint. Did they reprint it in the second Theros block stuff?
No,
that's so dumb.
That's why it became so expensive. They also didn't print it in the double mastered. It's got the promo printing, which they're super sweet, super
yeah.
Sweet. So they didn't drop.
It may have a secret layer or something too, I think.
Yeah. So it just
ooh,
just a minute. Thank you, sir. Holden to the rescue. He's super awesome.
Ooh, I have the spice.
There's a little more.
He who rules the spice rules the world.
2 decaf, 1 regular.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, so final recap. If you got a lot of the cards,
Deck suite. Yeah, if you've already got a bunch of the cards, here's my hot take. You ready?
Okay.
If you're bored of Mono Green Devotion, build this.
There you go. Because it's got a lot of the it's got a lot of
Yeah.
package in there.
If you already have a bunch of the lands, build this and take it to heaven and like see how it feels. Deck's really good. If you're into like a tribal go wide, go tall type of deck, this deck's sick.
Yeah.
I wonder if. Yeah, never mind. That's dumb. I was gonna say like, what if you put Cavalier of Thorns in? It's dumb. Never mind.
No,
That's
no,
bad.
it's not. Yeah.
It's not in the tribe. It's just
Deck wants to
green
do
value.
tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any big players we missed. You could certainly play around with some of these numbers. I think that we're on 4 of these War Masters, right?
Yeah, but the token generation is really good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm making sure we're on 4.
I feel like you could go to 2 just Sparrow Sentinel to pick something else up.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, if you wanted to run another, are we on 3 Shaman of the Packs in the main? I might want the 4th in the side.
Enrays is definitely a possibility we could look at. You know, so that's what Lee's talking about.
What's Enray's Forerunner do? What that magic card do?
I pull up, and
there's certainly room to tweak your what the hell? No love for Crater Hoof, little bro.
Oh, sorry, that's a let's see, change that.
Lee, I promise it just probably came out while I wasn't here, like wasn't in the hobby.
Oh, so it's kind of like it's an elf trick, like where you use like a Crater Hoof. It's a Crater Hoof style card.
Okay, yeah. Enray's Forerunners, 8 mana, Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Creatures you control get +2/+2 Vigilance and Trample till end of turn. Yeah, I think a couple of these could be sick.
Since there's not Crater
Hoof's not in the format, right?
Right.
It was in M10 or something.
Right, and then also Enraiser also comes down smacking as well for Trample and Haste. So, definitely, like, if anything, this could possibly be a really good, be a good sideboard card against.
Is actual Overrun in the format?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'll look. But I think that card's better than
actual
Overrun because it produces such huge body. Yeah. Let's see. It was last printed in expert sets in 2012. So no.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Enraiser though. Enraise Forerunners definitely like a good 2 of in the sideboard, if anything else, or 2 of in the main. If you don't like Circle of Dream Druids or something like that, or if you actually Circle of Dream Druids would be how you would activate it. A lot of times you could cut one.
I think just Rakdos gets you there.
Like that could actually be a spicy if you want to do that instead of like.
I think these are really good. I think you want the 4th one of these in the board. I think 4 ley line's a little aggressive.
I'll be honest. When I'm looking at the lists are like 100% this. Like every single challenge.
But we're spikes. We have small brains. We just run whatever list 5-0 first, and we don't touch it again. Like I'm not saying that this list is wrong. I'm just saying that there's room to tinker in this list, and there's room to account for personal taste.
Yeah.
There, having a couple more outs to play too. The shamans in a removal heavy deck, the shamans did 12 damage, 11 damage, something like that in the game that we played most recently, the Rakdos Midrange game. Like, card good. The deck's probably pretty close to tuned up, but I think there's room for a couple of changes. Again, I think more for personal taste than anything. Takeaway is deck good. Deck good.
If you do have money, Finale Devastation is definitely a possibility because you can like super get there. That. So, okay. I think it's me, Lee, and Mom. So, want to just go ahead and close it out?
Yep.
Right now? Cool.
Adios,
all right, guys.
folks.
Thank you for those who are especially who's watching as a VOD. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys like the elves list. We definitely did. And then we won't be here next week because the 17th you are.
I'm gonna be out of town. Quick appeal: if you are an Amazon Prime member, hop on to Twitch, link your Amazon Prime account, you get 1 free subscription per month. We would love it if it was us. If it's somebody else, that's okay too. We'd still love you anyway. But if it's not linked up, please go ahead and link it up. Fire it off to us. We'd love it. We'll get a better overhead cam here eventually.
Some other things. So like we couldn't bring to you tonight, for instance, elves versus mono green list because like
we don't have 6 or 7 Rakdos.
We don't have like duplicates of lands and stuff like that. So it does help us expand the board. I do spend like so much per month to make sure that we get good lists and stuff like that. They're fun to make it nice for everyone. So consider a subscription, things like that. It does help us out. And again, otherwise we're just doing this for you guys.
Yeah, if you got some of them bits, we'd love to see them too. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, share the video. If you're watching on Twitch, ditto, please follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And
I think so 2 weeks from now, as long as it doesn't change, I think we're gonna look at Dimir control.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring in control list to spend a while.
Does that mean we're gonna get to play the control mirror? I demand a control mirror.
Yeah, so like blue white versus blue black and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun. There's a lot of really cool cards. Like See the Truth is in there. The Tolarian, it's like it has a ward. It's a ward card that costs like less for all the cards in your graveyard, the instant sorceries that are in your graveyard, so you end up like paying like 2 for it, stuff like that. It's like it's sweet. I think you guys will like the list. It's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Had to buy a Scarab God for that. That was really expensive.
Scarab God?
Yeah, Scarab God is $45.
Sheesh.
I was like, okay.
EDH staple.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you, folks.
MBC. What MBC?
Mono Black Control.
Mono Black Control. Lee, when you bring it, it's coming. We can also talk, Lee, about you possibly doing that next week instead, too. Possibly, or who knows what. So, okay. All right, guys. See you next time.
Adios.